Morning, Openwater Church. Pastor Billy Brown here with you. Hope you guys are having a good morning. So we are in a series called Vital Signs, and we talked a little bit this past Sunday about where our heart rate is at and kind of talked about how do we gauge where our spiritual health is. And so today I want to talk to you about one of the topics that Pastor Dave was sharing with us on Sunday, and that's the topic of substance. And the question that we're asking ourselves this morning is, am I willing to endure? So let me share with you one of the verses that went along with this topic of substance from Matthew chapter 3. If you remember, we were in Matthew chapter 3 and we were learning and hearing a little bit about the story of John the Baptist. So let me read to you Matthew chapter 3, verse 12. It says, "His winnowing fork is in his hand, and he will clear his threshing floor, gathering his wheat into the barn and burning up the chaff with unquenchable fire." So back in the day, the people would bring their wheat down onto the threshing floor, and they would take this big fork and they would throw the wheat up into the air. And what would happen is the wheat and the chaff was just kind of the nasty stuff, the stuff you didn't want. That stuff would just, all of it would separate, okay? And so the metaphor is in our lives, in our spiritual lives, God is taking us through sometimes difficult times. He's taking us through good times as well. And we have to ask ourselves, through all that life throws at us, am I willing to endure this journey? Am I willing to let God separate all the junk and get us to a place where we are refined and we are in a great place like the wheat is. And so when they throw that wheat up in the air over and over again, like I said, it separates out. And the good wheat falls back down to the threshing floor, and that's what they use to make their meals, their bread, all the good stuff that they're eating. And so the same goes for us. God is taking us through different life experiences. You could be experiencing something today in your marriage that maybe is difficult. You could be experiencing maybe something, a situation at work that is difficult for you. You could be experiencing great things. Maybe you're just in a place where God is doing amazing things. All of that stuff together is God's process for shaping us and creating us into the people that he wants us to be. So ask yourself today, am I willing to endure? Am I willing to go through the process of God shaping me, refining me, making me into the person that he wants me to be? I invite you just to humbly approach every day and surrender to God. And I think that you will find that in time, God will continue to grow your spiritual life and you'll have a strong heart rate for Jesus Christ. Have a good day, guys.